Hello, my name is Anne and I'm part of the complementary therapy team at the Linda Jackson Macmillan Centre. I teach relaxation and I would like to introduce you to some of the techniques that I teach, but particularly the breathing. So I would like you to think about breathing through your nose. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. If there's by any chance that you have a medical condition where you cannot use your nose properly, okay, but most people can breathe in and out through their nose. It cleans, warms and moistens the air that we breathe, which is really important because it keeps us healthier rather than taking breath in, straight through the mouth and straight into the lungs without any help or preventative cure, which is the nose does, cleans the air we breathe. Makes it more comfortable by the time it reaches the lungs. So, sitting quietly, just feel that your back is straight, so you're not leaning back or leaning forward, your shoulders are down. And just come in to a nice easy count. Breathing in for 2 as you breathe in, and breathing out for 3 as you breathe out. The mouth nice and easy. And breathing in through your nostrils, you'll probably hear your breath slightly as you breathe. You'll certainly feel it. So let it be easy. Breathing in and breathing out. I'll count you through. Breathing in, 1, 2. Breathing out, 2, 3. Breathing in for 2. Breathing out for 3. Now you might like that count, but we'll make it a little bit more because I think there's a nice level of breath that's not too difficult, but easy. So find yourself breathing this time in for 3, pausing, and out for 4, pausing. So breathing in, 2, 3, and pause. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4 and pause. Breathing in, 2, 3 and pause. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4 and pause. Keep it easy, don't stress about it, but just find that you continue with that count. Nice and easy. In for 3, pause, out for 4. Remember as you breathe in, you come in through your nose, you come into your lungs absorb the breath you breathe and stretch, spread out. Your lungs cover a tennis court, they're big, so there's lots of room there to fill in. Feel that your back moves gently as you breathe. It's not much, but you have lung cells in your back. So although this is a small count really, it's important. So you breathe in, 2, 3 and pause, and out, 2, 3, 4 and pause. It brings a sense of quietness, a calmness. It steadies your breath. It gives you a sense of focus. As you quieten your breath down, you're allowed to be more focused. And that, I hope, brings a little bit more stability to your body in time with regular practice. Breath is important, it's everything. It feeds your body, oxygen goes into your body, and every part of your body needs oxygen, every part, even down to your hair, your nails. We know the muscles do. Your bloodstream carries through nutrients, all encouraged by your breathing. So remember, it's such a useful technique, it's such a useful exercise to do. In for 3, pause, and out for 4 and pause. The pauses help to keep us focused and they steady us. So you may find in time that even your emotions steady down because you learn to just settle a little bit in those pauses. I'll take you through a count of 3, 4 with 3 breaths. I would suggest when you do this at home as an exercise, you do about 6 breaths, 6 at a time. That's plenty. If you do that 2 or 3 times a day, that's fine, isn't it? You'll gradually get the feel of it. So let's think about it. So breathe out and find yourself breathing in, 2, 3, and pausing. Out, 2, 3, 4, and pausing. In, 2, 3, and pausing. Out, 2, 3, 4, and pausing. In, 2, 3, and pause. Out, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Well done. We make the out breath longer because as the out breath leaves the body, it stimulates the inhalation. So in some ways, your breath is at the mercy of your out breath. Your out breath encourages your inhalation. So if you only half empty your lungs, for instance, you only half fill it. So you only half empty it. So that little bit longer with your out breath really gives the lungs that fulfillment. So just once more, so with that sort of little bit more information, just do a 3-4 breath. So I'll talk you through. So breathe in, 2, 3, feel your back slightly expanded. And as you breathe out for 4, 2, 3, 4, notice your back soften. So your rib cage will expand and you'll have that nice easy breath. Well done. Now let's go into alternate nostril breath. This is a nice breath. No hands, just using your mind to make you breathe. It's amazing how these things work. So thinking of your left nostril, breathe in through your left nostril for 3 again. Pause and breathe out your right nostril for 4. Pause. Breathe in through your right nostril, we're going back for 3. Pause and breathe out your left nostril for 4. And pause. Notice it's really calming and quietening. And again, when you're ready, in, 2, 3 through the left nostril. And pause, out through the right nostril. 2, 3, 4, and pause. Last one, in through the left, 2, 3, and pause, and out through the right. 2, 3, 4, and pause. It's quite useful. That it's good in the middle of the night, because if you're anxious, and we all get anxious, don't we? Or you're stressed about something, your mind gets involved with the count, and so maybe it takes away all those thoughts that play about with you in the middle of the night. So a good breath to do. Lastly, a breath I really like doing is taking the breath up and down the spine. So you obviously can't breathe in the spine, can you? But it's a visualization. It gives a good, powerful back breath. And I think this is a breath that brings courage and strength to the body. So imagine as you breathe in to the top of the spine. As you breathe out, you travel down the spine. I'll talk you through. So breathing in, draw the breath up the spine, visualize it, that beautiful glistening vertebrae all the way to the top. And as you breathe out, that lovely release down the vertebra of the spine all the way to the bottom. Give it a colour, a rich blue on the way up. And when you get to the top, pause, and a lovely heavenly blue on the way down. From earth to heaven, from heaven to earth. The rich blue of the sea as you go up, and the pale blue of the sky as you come down. I sometimes think of this from earth to heaven and from heaven to earth. So once more, breathe in. Breathing in, pull the breath up the spine, imagine it, that nice big breath in the back. And as you breathe out, that nice soft release of the breath again as you travel down. And then once more, just finding that lovely breath coming up the spine, finding the top, and that nice easy breath travelling down. Well done. And then just a reminder Just reminding you of your 3-4 breath. Breathing in for 3, pausing. Breathing out for 4, pausing. And your alternate nostril breath. No hands. Just that mental direction of your intention to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the left, out through the right, and back again. In through the right, out through the left. And lastly, that lovely back breath, travelling up the spine as you breathe in and pausing, and travelling down the spine as you breathe out, pausing. Well done. Now just quietly close your eyes and just feel yourself nice and quiet and steady. Ask yourself how you feel. Remember how life-giving breath is. It's really important. It carries you through so much. All the stresses, tension of life. We all have them. Doesn't matter where we are, we all have them. It helps. It's a really good tool to use when you are stressed for any reason. Just to sit quietly and work with a few breaths. You can take a couple of minutes. You can take 4 or 5 minutes. It's not an exercise that takes very long, but you need to do it regularly. I'm so pleased that I was introduced to these ideas in my lifetime, and I use them all the time, and I find it very useful. And I hope you find them very useful as well. Thank you.